One, two, one, two, one, two. Prince up in the building. I got a little bit of time tonight, man. Um, these black women are really messing up with these good guys out here. And I show you so many different ways. This is a whole different example. This a whole nother. This a whole nother example, whole different example of how tough it is to deal with the Gladiator BW. I'm getting right into it. If you come join the stream, you join it. If you don't, see you on the replay.
But we're not going to do that in this video. So I want to do a separate video about how life has been for me since, just in general. I mean, not even since I quit my job 9 months ago. Because life hasn't really changed that much. It's just when you're not working, you don't really sit and think about your life because you're working and you have something to keep you occupied. But a big thing that has got me feeling down lately in life is that I don't have any friends. I'm talking to someone who I think is an amazing man. And I do feel like I could have a future with this person. But I feel like my life is just so incredibly miserable. And to watch the person that I love and care about.
Ma'am. You love and you care for some man and he got to deal with this shit? Supra, what's good? Word up. Appeared in my feed and I clicked on it and clicked off. Right. Because I'll get, and if you got a channel, jump on this stuff because, we're not letting no off the hook. That's the rules here. Nobody's off the hook. You come out here acting like you crazy, we're going after you. Nobody's off the hook because we're going to get into it in the video, but it's never anything that's positive towards a brother. So that's why I'm doing it.
Because life hasn't really changed that much. It's just when you're not working, you don't really sit and think about your life because you're working and you have something to keep you occupied. But a big thing that has got me feeling down lately in life is that I don't have any friends. I'm talking to someone who I think is an amazing man. And I do feel like I could have a future with this person.
Ma'am. You met an amazing man and you're out here in public embarrassing him, acting the fool like he's not good enough for whatever your problems are. Because you should be able to go to him, juggle his scrotum sack like CeeLo dice. You should be able to put a smile on that man's face at any time to uplift yourself, and I'm sure he would return the favor.
But I feel like my life is just so incredibly miserable. And to watch the person that I love and care about, and to watch them be surrounded by people that love them and watch them live the life I want to live almost makes me jealous. And
ma'am, you're a downright fucking hater. You would consume yourself with something that you can't control instead of what you can control. Be nice. Be friendly. I'm black men have to deal with this sort of shit. I'm not disqualifying her. But what happens with these black women and these new generation people, this is what pissed me off the most about the new generation. Took a sip of tea, sorry about that. What pissed me off about the new generation is that They act like they don't know nothing. Bitch, don't you watch TV every fucking day? You see white people doing what they do, being together? Don't you see Spanish and Mexicans? What is wrong with you? Act like you don't see what's going on. Watch all this fucking ER and all this shit. Don't you see how people make friends and bond and connect? Unbelievable.
Hateful, and I know how pathetic that sounds, but it's just hard to watch. It's one thing to watch people on social media hanging out with friends and having plans and living life and being young and doing all the good things that you should do when you're young, but it's a whole different thing when you have someone like that in your life and you're watching it happen like firsthand. You know, you guys are talking, oh, what do you have planned? Oh, you know me, nothing, no friends to go out with, don't really care for my hometown, not much to do here, you know, I don't got nothing. And then they have all these plans with their friends and all these people that care about them. It just hurts. I feel like,
Ma'am, what are we doing here? What happened to the black community, man? What are we doing? I tell you, like I said, it's the systemic programming of where you don't believe your joy, your smiles, and your happiness should come from a man. You don't believe that putting a smile on a man's face through your actions is fulfilling. It's just that simple, man. It's unbelievable. Fucking run to the internet and cry this bullshit, knowing somebody would want to be doing you, holding you, massaging you, doing all this shit that you don't want, taking you to meet new people, showing you things, getting you out of your town. It's ridiculous, man.
I don't got nothing. And then they have all these plans with their friends and all these people that care about them. It just hurts. I feel like this is just such a simple thing that I feel like just comes easily to so many people, and I really have to work for it. Like when I was younger and I was in school, like I had friends. You know, I had people whose house we'd go hang out with each other or we'd knock on each other's door.
I was just looking at that shit. I was just looking at that shit, man. I always see black chicks acting like they hate people, talking about they are an introvert. But see what happens when nobody talks to them? Right, right. But my theory, I tell my homies, I tell y'all my family, like, homie, they don't want to, they want so much far away removal from a man. Like I said, we almost use for sex now, or whatever the use is. We don't mind being used, but they have gotten to this point where they don't want to even use you. She would rather go to the internet and do this weird shit. You don't have to be weird. Nobody has to be weird. I promise you. Y'all know them crazy dudes that be coming up in the street or whatever. I don't play that weird shit. Don't you ever do? You come up to me acting weird, you gonna be normal in a second. Not through no violence, just that, I don't play that weird shit. Acting like you crazy, and I don't do all that, man. Disagreeable. If she brush her hair, maybe she makes some friends. That's the other part. You don't want to look good for a man. You know how, especially light skin. Like you believe, look, I got this box. I like. It's the weirdest shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Josh, You watch this girl video, listen, she done messed up. They think they can just do anything. They like to play us and get validation from it. Yo, it's real. Now that's true. Because don't you know this lonely bitch made a follow-up video because a lot of people showed her attention. We're gonna get into it.
Or like it was just easier to make friends. And then I went to placement for a couple of years, and then when I got out, my old friends were doing things that I just didn't care to do anymore, and I feel like I just been alone. I got out of placement at like 16. I'm 25. I can't really think of any real friendships I've had since then. Like, I've met some people, but like I haven't gotten close to anybody. I don't have a best
Man, you're a weirdo. It's unbelievable.
of any real friendships I've had since then. Like, I've met some people, but like I haven't gotten close to anybody. I don't have a best friend. I had a best friend when I was younger, but as we got older, things were just different between us. And, you know, I wonder what it's like to have like a best friend. I wonder what it's like to have people hitting up your phone wondering, hey, like, what do you have going on today? Or people to like plan your birthday with. Or you have a long day at work and your friends come over and you guys hang out. Like, it's so incredibly sad that I don't know what that's like. What is that like? Like, those people are so happy. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with my life. I'm not happy with the way things are going. I'm trying so hard not to cry, but this is probably one of the like biggest problems in
my point of the video is this. My point of everything I deal with is this. They will do anything to disassociate themselves from their black brothers. Now that's just the nutshell of it. You could call it what you want. We're going through about 500,000 to 1,000,000 examples of how the disassociation from the black man, meaning the black community, while marching for George Floyd, all this weird shit, man. Everything to not deal with men. There's no way you can't get a man and he take you around some friends and you meet some people and you be as nice as you can be and things work out. It's not that complicated. But you don't want to involve a man. Sad, man.
my life. Like, yeah, I'm still not working. Actually, my unemployment just ran out like a week ago. And that is really not the biggest thing that's got me down. It's the fact that I don't have anyone to spend life with. I had like this little friend group. We met each other off Bumble and everything. And I've known them.
Man. You made a friend group on Bumble. What is wrong with you? There are human beings outside the doors of your house. Yo, these people are sick, man. I'm sorry.
For
Like
a year or so.
Let me tell y'all something about the BWs. Well, I can't say that because it's so rangy. It's so rangy. But you'd be surprised how much they don't know shit about shit. You know, when it comes to man, woman, and sex and stuff like that, they're easily turned out.
And I don't know, things have just been starting to get distant, and it's almost like the two of them are becoming more friends, like planning things without me, doing things without me. Like, you guys, I'm sure there's people out there who knows what that's like. So it's just like, I don't want to ever be the person, like, if you're not invited, don't ask to go. And it's so easy for me, like, if I feel like I'm, like, not really wanted around, then I'm not gonna, as much as I want friends, I don't want to beg for them. I don't.
Ma'am, you're begging for, first of all, it's two things. You're begging for them right now, but just not in real life. And then second of all, who the fuck are you to where you can't beg for friendship or you can't be nice for friendship? Because you're calling it beg, but it's just being nice and being interactive. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you that you can't come out and ask to be friends with somebody and have a good time? So people gotta come kiss your ass. Like, what are we doing here? Now, the one who wants to kiss your naked black ass, which is a man, you don't want him to do it.
I want to seem, like, desperate and eager, because I don't feel like those are the type of friends I'm looking for.
Right.
It's to a point where I almost have to end this relationship with this person I really like just because they're living the life I want to live.
Are you serious?
Instead of, like, I know I should probably, like, take notes and look at how they interact with people, but it's just so hard. It's so hard.
Y'all know, if you get to know me, you will learn that. Don't you ever make that mistake and be like, well, I know that I supposed. So you do know better. See, once you say that, you fuck up with me. So you do know what you should take notes and see how they're doing it. So you know what to do. And I'm gonna just say this, y'all. Pardon my language. You just a dumb bitch. And this is what black men got to deal with. You want to act dumb, occasionally dumb, selectively dumb. No. Then the man be like, yo, you acting dumb. Now he wrong. But you're sitting here saying you know that you should take notes from the people that have friends. But you're going to say it's hard. So we say bitches always playing victim. So, like I said, you leave my brothers out there in a state of confusion dealing with the Gladiator BW. A passport brother would never encounter some shit like this. And they're poor or whatever you want to call them to be disrespectful. If they're crying, it's something really happened. It's not this fake shit, man. Other than that, they're looking to be nice and smile and hope that they can put a smile on your face. And whatever you want to call it. But just sitting around crying, knowing you got a pussy and niggas will pay you for it or whatever you want to call it, acting like you're miserable. Now that's pathetic.
To watch that. I know I should probably, like, take notes and look at how they interact with people, but it's just so hard. Okay. It's so hard to watch that. It's so hard to be on the other end of the phone and always saying that you have nothing to do, you're not spending time with anyone. So I think about, who will I invite to my wedding besides?
Like I said, fellas, I know y'all not going to hit us, but learn this shit, man. I'm sorry, man. Don't lose your swag, but just learn these ways. Like, they're getting paid for doing this. My thing is, if you're going to get paid for doing it, bitch, hopefully I could get paid for doing it on you, where you think you just got this free range and nobody has anything to say except for in the comment section. No. At very least, we gonna get some watch time off your ass, bitch. I guess after that, I'm supposed to say hit the Cash App. Y'all know how it go.
My family. I honestly just feel pathetic. I feel pathetic.
True.
I wake up, I I might eat. I sit on my phone all day. I scroll. I go to sleep late at night. And I just do the same thing over and over and over again.
See what I'm saying, fella? That's my point of the video right there. So you don't believe that you should get a man in there at all. Black man. That's how they feel about us, brothers. And, given all things equal, they don't need nothing from you. You're like an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? I get up, I go play with my phone, I do this, I stay up all night. Yeah, I could have had a 30-minute sex session. Yeah, I could have got massage. Yeah, I could have did that. This shit is far from her mind, brother.
I scroll. You're not spending time with anyone. So I think about who will I invite to my wedding besides my family. I honestly just feel pathetic. I feel pathetic. I wake up. I might eat. I sit on my phone all day. I scroll. I go to sleep late at night. And I just do the same thing over and over and over again. Like my hometown, we don't really have like events going on or like spots to hang out. Like we just don't have that kind of stuff here. I know I need to like I feel like in my mind that if I move out of my hometown that maybe, just maybe, I'll find people who are like me. Maybe I'll find friends.
Man, what is like you? That's, like I said, these bitches play in the gray so much. You don't know. What are you? Who are you? Sister, who are you? Who are you? Like this.
Genuine friends. And maybe like life will start to feel like it's worth living because I don't feel like I'm living. I just feel like I'm alive.
So a man has to deal with this. A man has to deal with you carrying around this garbage, putting it on the internet. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, man.
But I don't feel like I'm living life. You guys, I just took a piece of toilet paper off my eye.
Right. That's who your loyalty is. The fucking internet. So you're willing to say, hey, I'm sorry for the disrespect and all that. But the man, you're sitting around crying, talking about you're miserable. We can't even take the crying. You see a black bitch cry anymore, you don't even give a damn. You don't. Because you're like,
idea how long that's been there, so sorry about that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I know I can go out and I can do things on my own, but it's just a different vibe when you're with friends. All I want in life right now is friends. I just want friends. Like, and I feel like I see so many people online who are saying the same exact thing, and I'm trying to figure out, where are you people? Where are the people like me who just want friends? I feel like I see it so much online, and yet where are y'all? Because I feel like we all need to bring all of our sad asses together and be friends. I don't know. And I feel like, unless you like really watch my YouTube channel, you probably aren't going to see like who I am. But like when people see you, like see me like on Instagram and stuff, like I look like this happy person, and I'm not. I am not happy in life. I feel like I have so many things I'm trying to worry about. I need a job, gotta get a job. Gotta finish this degree because I gotta get a good job. I want to get a good job, gotta get this degree because everybody wants you to have a bachelor's degree. I want to leave my hometown. Don't want to be here anymore. I want to see what life has to offer. I want.
There you have it, fam. There you have it right there. You know what I mean? She don't got a man, but she thinking about a wedding. Come on, man. This is what we're talking about when we say delusional and all this wild shit. We don't make these words up. We say, yo, bitch, you crazy. And like we all say, okay, you're gonna get your degree, you're gonna get your job. So you show that you're focused. So why you acting so dumb when it come to me? What the fuck? Systemic programming, fam. She had to be annoying on the playground as a kid. Like, that's why she lost her childhood friends. Got into this annoying weirdo shit. They're like, girl, you ain't regular like us? Like, what's up?
See it so much online, and yet where are y'all? Because I feel like we all need to bring all of our sad asses together and be friends. I don't know. And I feel like unless you like really watch my YouTube channel, you probably aren't going to see like who I am. But like when people see me like on Instagram and stuff, like I look like this happy person and I'm not. I am not happy in life. I feel like I have so many things I'm trying to worry about. I need a job, gotta get a job. Gotta finish this degree because I gotta get a good job. I want to get a good job, gotta get this degree because everybody wants you to have a bachelor's degree. I want to leave my hometown. Don't want to be here anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what life has to offer. I want friends.
See that? See that? This ain't the military. This ain't this. This ain't that. This is just a regular black woman who I can't even say she came up with it on her own. Systemic programming where the bitch got all these plans, all these to dos. Nothing about a man. And that's the presentation. How they say that's how they present themselves towards the public. And anything that they do without a man, it's a badge of honor. What we used to say, disagreeable, what was that shit? It's a sign of dominance, a show of dominance. Without a man, twerking your pussy and all that. Isaac, I forgot to see you, pimping. Yeah.
It's so much to where I just end up doing absolutely nothing. I just want to know like what it's like for other people out there who feel this way too, and what did you do to make friends? I mean, yeah, it's gotten to a point where I need to get online and ask, how do I make friends at this point? That's fine. I'll put my pride aside. Whoever's gonna judge me is gonna judge me. We all only live once, and I want to live a fun life too. So
That's where I call cap right there. You will never live the fun. Well, let me rephrase. Hold on. She wants to live the fun life that we often show. Going out with girls to vacation, doing that with girls. Nothing with a man. Nothing with a family. A man can take you all over the world, but she wants to do these things absent of. You know? Sick, brother.
if you can relate to this, I truly feel so.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I thought that was enough, right? And don't you know they gonna go ahead and play another video from this bitch?
Things that
the follow up.
the response. And I remember
I said, this bitch,
I had this
man.
person that I was speaking to, like not like that, but just in general, we were having a phone conversation, and they were talking about how a loved one that they were with, they got into like an argument, and they were saying like, oh well, at least I have people to turn to that person doesn't, and I felt like I got hit in the crossfire because not everybody has an abundance of friends. Not everybody has people to turn to. Like, you really have to watch what you say to people, because a lot of things that you can say to people, you just have no idea what they're struggling with. You have no idea that person is like, that person has no idea that I still think of that comment till this day. And it affects me because I don't have someone to turn to. I don't have friends that I can reach out to when I'm going through something. If I'm going through something traumatic, or if I'm going through like a bad breakup, which I am now, all I have is myself. Those people just don't understand what it's like, and it's easy for them to joke about it or judge someone for it. But as you can see from the comments under that video, having an abundance of friends isn't necessarily like, I don't want to say it's not a normal thing, but it's not something that everybody has. And there are so many people out here struggling with the same thing. I just ask myself, why is that? Is there something wrong with us? Do we just not get along with people?
What are we supposed to do with these? What are we supposed to do with these gladiators, man? They get up on this TV and act like a girl. This woman look like she's ready to fight somebody, if you ask me. But they get up here and they dress up and they pretty up for the other women. This is some weird shit, man. Damn. So you dress up, you look pretty or whatever the case is, and you just tell some weird shit and talk like, I'm trying to learn this. I don't know if I could ever pull it off. Dang.
People, I mean, it's to the point where I'm starting to reflect on past friendships and wondering, why aren't we friends anymore? Why aren't we closer? And honestly, when I think about past friendships, I want to say the best friend I had when I was younger, as we got older, I felt like things just became a competition. Like, she would always comment on my looks and like how skinny I was, and that's really like when I started feeling really insecure. So like that friendship, it just started getting really weird as we got older and we stopped being friends. I remember I had this one friend. Our friendship grew pretty quickly, and then she said one day when I went to get my hair straightened, because I had to get a trim, and she's like, "Oh, you look so much cleaner with your hair straightened."
Oh, ma'am, you're a fucking weirdo. Damn. Yo, we got a bunch of weird bitches, man. Hold on. I think I got something for that. We got a bunch of weirdos, man. Damn. I got rid of it, man. I had that Kevin Samuels shit. He said, man, these women nowadays are just outright fucking weirdos. I was like, yo, these bitches are outright weirdos. What are we supposed to do? This bitch worried about silly shit.
Okay. I definitely went off. Probably didn't respond in the best way. Actually, I don't think I went off in that moment, because that person said a lot of little things, and I think something had happened, and then I just went off on her completely. And then like some other friends I've had, we just grew apart, and I'm working on a series now. It's called Am I the Problem? And it's going to be a 9-part series. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Ma'am, I appreciate you doing this content, trying to show us brothers how to be fake the fuck, just fake as fuck to have internet success and come up with interesting series of straight bullshit and learn how to like play on the dumb and lonely introverted people of the internet to try to gain favor and support to help my lifestyle where I don't have to be such of a loner anymore. Yo, bro, we must learn the stupid games that the black woman is out here acquiring and playing. Like, I mean, the fucking list is endless. Bitch says she gonna do a series instead of going out and getting some fucking friends. I can't yell my gladiators sleeping. Go out and get some motherfucking friends, man. Bitch said I'ma just do a series on how to be a loner. Where am I missing something? What am I missing out of this? Because I'm just trying to look at it fair. Very fair, like, okay, you got your hair did, bitch, go outside.
I was actually not going to post any more YouTube videos I've had. We just grew apart, and I'm working on a series now. It's called Am I the Problem? And it's going to be a 9-part series. I hope you guys enjoy it. I was actually not going to post any more YouTube videos until, like, I was going to start posting that series and not post any other videos until I complete the series. But I just, reading all of you guys' comments, reading all of your messages, listening to people who are in the same position I'm in, I just felt the need to make this video. Like, we are all in this together. Like, we're like the lonely tribe. Like, and people were like messaging me, and they're like, I can't believe you spoke out about it. Like, I don't have the strength to speak out about it. They were just surprised that I spoke out about it. And I'm like, you guys, I was just having a really bad day, and I pulled out my camera and I started talking to it. And not every day am I sad like that, but every day I do feel lonely. I feel lonely every single day. It's to the point where I stay on my phone, or I either have the TV playing, or I have something playing on my phone, or I'm doing something on my phone to distract me, just to take my mind off the fact.
See what I'm saying? Anything to distract her. On the other end, she's going through a real messy breakup. Just a disconnection with the man. Instead of going to be nice and begging him or doing whatever you got to do to get him back, she would rather do this. That is what the black man is saying. Like, bitch, you short fuse, short wicked, no leeway, no grace, because you're busy, disconnected, no love. But you're so connected to these digital people that you're going, whatever, man.
That when all of it's turned off, it's just me. Pure quietness and in my thoughts. Like this.
Ma'am. Why would you do that instead of having a man? Why would you do that? What? Yo, we got y'all sisters left us, dog. Well, left y'all. But in our youth are done. They left them niggas. The youth is done. Any labor that's used to keep up a relationship going is always on the man's side, even if said man is abusive. It's heart. I'm gonna say it again. It's heartbreaking that a woman would rather sit there like this on purpose than bringing and I'm gonna say it, bringing a smile to a man's face. Look at that nice bed. Who wouldn't want to be up there with you?
It's turned off. it's just me, pure quietness, and in my thoughts, like this.
What are we doing, sister?
I'm trying to not look at that as a bad thing, because I feel like loneliness, I at this point, I feel like it's an epidemic that nobody's talking about. And a lot of people say, like, oh, stay off of social media, like, that's why you feel that way, because you see all these people do all this stuff on social media. Honestly, I don't feel like it has anything to do with social media as to why I feel this way, because I don't even have a lot of people on my social media who are always, like, posting pictures with friends. I feel this way because it is a natural human feeling to want friends, to want people to experience life with. It doesn't have anything to do with what I see on social media. That is a natural thing that everybody wants. I guess I wouldn't say everybody, because there's some people in the comments who say, oh, you don't need friends, don't worry about it.
Like I said, the man is an afterthought. But I'm going to read these comments, man. Robert Platinum, what's good, pimp? Seems like she's feeling sorry for herself, right? She's one of those always sad type of chicks. She's the type to be sad at the airport on her way to it. Right. And that's the point of my title. They're really messing up with dudes because we know you fucked up and we still bypass it. And it's like, you just, like, I say it's embarrassing. But the selfishness of the Gladiator BW, it don't matter. She's getting her joy out of everything besides a man. She's talking about she sit there by herself. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Her energy towards a man, oh, messy breakup. No doubt she is pretty. That's the number one predator. If you ever saw the Predator, you understand what they do, right? You understand what they do? They blend in with the forest. The pretty ones are the worst. They blend in with the forest. The Predator. Those are the predators. They ready to fight and do all this wild shit. The danger of asking for something. Right. Right. Now you got it. Now you got it. Now you got it. You are spot on, Pepper. Bitch don't want nobody. Bitch want that damn computer. Shit is sad, man. Always sad biddies will have you yelling at the top of your voice after doing anything and everything to make her happy. They should gaslight you. Right? And then be like, why you yelling? Like, whoa, sister, you could yell. I thought we could yell like that. And, it's okay. I done been through enough of that, so I don't speak, bro. For real. I don't do it. Boy, boy, boy.
You don't need friends to be happy, and I respectfully disagree.
Hold on, y'all. We got to do a battery check, please. Hold on. We should be fine for a little
I do feel like having people in your life that love you and care about you is a very important aspect to living, and it's going to bring you happiness. And I know that there's people out there that have bad friends or have had bad experiences with people. I understand that. I have too. It doesn't change the fact that I want genuine friends, that I want genuine people surrounding me. Everybody in the world is not bad. The funny thing
is, Military, Ebony K. Williams, Vivica Fox, bitches on the panels, the woman who was talking with mediocre tutorial reviews, they all sound the same. This is, it's becoming clear to me, this systemic program, they talk with this cadence. Oh,
when I was younger, like, I didn't I didn't think about any of this. Like, yeah, like social media was a thing, but it wasn't like big like it is now. But I had an abundance of friends. But as I'm getting older, like life just feels so quiet. It feels so repetitive. You wake up and like I'm not working right now, but even when I am, like wake up, go to work. And a lot of people are saying, well, start working. Like, when I'm working, I feel like that's when I'm even more depressed because I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I'm too tired to do anything because I'm mentally exhausted, go to sleep, and then do the same thing. And then I look forward to the weekends and have no plans for the weekends. You know what I mean? So, like, working, I mean, obviously you have to work because everyone has to make money, but that doesn't change it. I'm not like crying and feeling sad every day, but like I was saying, as I've gotten older, this feeling of emptiness in my life has definitely started to just
this emptiness in your life has definitely been associated with you not wanting to connect and bond with a man. I don't see how you could possibly sit there and cry depression and loneliness and disassociate a man. So a man's not supposed to do anything for you, sister. What you think a man is for? To help you through shit like this. But then you do it so much that the dude is like, boo, you ever gonna be all right? Because you know what the man is saying, like, yo, oh, you feeling bad? Yo, bend over. They disassociate themselves from that, any sort of loving sensation that you could provide. That's what's happening. They don't just walk around with that love affair for you guys. Most of it, I mean, like, you know how it is, man. Like, if you fucking your bitch or your bitch is right, they have a happiness about them. They're not just, like this woman. Depressed women all have these monitors. Right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah, I tell you, man. Kitty Blackbird said, fuck them. I'll say it for you, Pimpin'. That emptiness is self-inflicted. Like I said, I want to give them a pass, but they watch so much TV and internet, they know what it is when people are hooking up. What do you mean? They'll do anything not to be with a man. They'll claim empty. Yo, bro, there's no way that you're empty. You're going to get a degree, and it's I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't. Bitch ain't being abused. Ain't nothing happening to this bitch. You can't be that fucking petty, man. Especially when you're not allowing a man, his family, his friends, all because you got to give up your box. Like what? All because you got to be nice. Like what?
well me. Even when like sometimes people would joke with me about like not having friends and like it's just not funny. Like sometimes people would joke with me because I tried to use Bumble BFF to meet people and I have met people, but those friendships kind of fizzled out. But like that type of stuff is funny to people and they're like, I don't get it. Like just go out and meet people. And it's like I'm not like an introvert, but a lot of the times I just don't want to leave the house, and I think it has a lot to do with where I'm living, in Lansing, Michigan. I just feel like there's not a lot to do. But like a lot of people going out to make friends, like, I feel like people don't even do that anymore. And I know that's probably insane. Like, I'm sure there's people that do that, but like, it's just.
Here we go. Here we go again. I know that that's probably insane. You know, like, we must learn the grifting that these bitches do. They're just grifting. She's sitting there lying to me right in my fucking face. She's sitting there saying, yo, I know that I could just do this and do that. I know this and I know that. Ma'am, if you know everything, what are we doing? Oh, that's a grip. Okay, that's a grip.
Like, a lot of people going out to make friends, like, I feel like people don't even do that anymore. And I know that's probably insane. Like, I'm sure there's people that do that, but like, it's just easier. Like, hey, we're all on Bumble BFF. We're here to make friends. Like, hey, girl, what's your name? My name is this. Let's meet up. You know, and people would find that funny and like kind of tease me for that. And it's like, dude, like, not everyone just has the opportunity to go out and meet people, or not everyone has an abundance of friends already, and then those friends introduce you to other friends. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody.
It hurts my feelings. She's just gonna sidestep a man. That's crazy. We talking about football players, people that have connections, and they're this, that, this, that. She's blaming her town. Ma'am, drive to the next town over. Drive where you believe is better. If it's really that serious. I know the only thing that's serious for this woman is making sure that it's not a man that's bringing joy to her, that's introducing her to people, that's taking her and showing her new things. She don't want to give that credit to a man. The younger generation is all the way fucked.
He has a life like that. You should never judge somebody. And like I was saying earlier, you just never know the things that you say to people, how long they hold on to that. There has been a lot of things that people have said to me throughout the years that I will never forget. Like, I think about those things every now and then. So I'm just trying to even be cautious with things I say to people these days and how I treat other people, because you just never know. Someone could be on their left.
Hold on. Okay, maybe she's talking about work, but she's not working. She haven't worked in months. So what people are you dealing with? I mean, it's whatever though.
Last leg, like, the one thing a person says could send them over the edge. You just never know, and that's coming from someone who was once, you know, tried to take themselves out multiple times in life. You know what I mean? So
there you have it, guys. I didn't see this. Like, I watched the first one, then they did this. I said, you know what? I got a little bit of time. Let's do this. I did not know she tried to take herself out multiple times. Dang. Type of women we got. Dang. I I don't wish nothing on nobody, but I done been around places. I done seen poor people that do not have a bed in a nice place like that, living in shacks and stuff like that. So you don't get to act like this. Those people have real problems. She need to travel and, with a man, obviously, and really see, like, man, your problems. What? People that haven't had hot water in 5 years. Come on, man. Come on. That's why you know these blacks are fake. Come on. People are really, really struggling, and you want to take yourself out and hurt your family's feelings and break people's hearts and bring hurt to people. I'm sure all her family try to do is make her feel comfortable in life. Man,
You just don't know a person's mental space. You don't know what people are going through. And I know also I've seen comments saying like, "Oh, like, you're so pretty. Like, how do you not have friends?" Like, misery doesn't have a face, and maybe misery is not the word I'm looking for, but I guess loneliness. It doesn't have a face. It doesn't have an aesthetic. It doesn't have a look. Like, how I look has absolutely nothing to do with my life. Like, I'm in the house 90.
now, I don't know, man. You know, I get a little upset sometimes. I just can't keep hearing no fake shit. If looks don't matter, trade them. Trade them the fuck in. If looks don't matter when you attempt to take yourself out, cut the face. Cut the face. Like, come on, man. I don't like bullshit. Pretty don't matter. Make some changes to that then, so they could really understand. And a lot of my black brothers say, "Yo, that's a waste of box. Sitting around doing all this dumb shit, wasting that pussy." That's crazy, man. Like, you know how many wasted pussies we got in the black community? Damn. Sheesh. These girls going to be in every situation expecting it to fail from the jump, so they never commit to anything. It's just not them. They quit everything. Facts. Collard greens. It's best to keep these women in a state of confusion. So, right. I mean, you niggas ain't wrong, cause I would. Oh no. Hopefully we don't got. Oh, we got hit, y'all. Battery did a dip on us. That's fine. We wanted to do a little hour anyway, B. I should have went and got that charger out the other room, B. Fuck. Remember when emo used to be a white people thing? Now you got black people sitting in the dark rooms all day looking at blue screen. Yo, we are. You know how it is. They definitely want to be white. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because it's some white shit. Guess I gotta charge the battery back up, man. My gladiator sleep. B. I'll come back, y'all. Thanks, man.